Follow me on any one of these platforms. What's up? What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what's going on, man. It's your boy, Hot Boy Turk. And right now we live on this Sunday, March 5th. And guess what? It's payday on Bigo on a Sunday.
You niggas gonna stand.
You dig? Straight like that, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man, couple $1,000, man, for wait, King David, where you been, baby? So you got them RCA speakers hooked to your mid speakers. Why? Nah, I don't got RCA speakers. I got some Crockett. I got Crockett speakers. Man, hey, King David, I'm trying to put him on the rich. Man, where you been, King David, my dog, man? He's very, very cashy, too, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about cashy kind, the cashy kind, and been cashy for a long time. You feel me? I ain't talking about the kind that be on the day off tomorrow. Like, he's consistently rich.
You leave that dope alone.
You feel me? Yeah, rich. You heard me? I saw the car. That car that you had, that picture, that was the accident itself. Cause that car was pretty banged up, bro. You good? Yes, got hit by. Oh yeah, you about to get rich if they had that insurance. You feel me? Yeah. Hey man, them wrecks is crazy. I remember I had a wreck driving from Texas. I'm gonna give y'all a quick story, man. Okay, man. I'm glad you, man, here, man. That's a blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? God got favor for you, bro. You know? Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all follow King David, man. Rich for real, you know? Yeah, I mean, rich not just in monetary gain, but he's rich in knowledge. I remember knowledge is everything that everything not. You feel me? And if you learn a little about a lot, man, you can go places. I'm talking about a lot of places where you thought you couldn't go. You know, I was just telling people today, man, if I knew what I know now back then, bro, I would have been a billionaire. No, a multi-millionaire for sure. And the crazy part, like, I had access to millions of dollars when I was young. But the thing was, I wasn't knowledgeable of how this money is to be distributed. You know what I'm saying? So the people who are in you know, control of the situation, they wind up becoming rich, you know, and because of my lack of knowledge, I had to go through the situation. You feel me? But it's cool though. Yeah, and technology wasn't out then, so now that's what I'm saying. Technology have really like made me wise. I'm talking about to the point where you can learn a little about a lot and have it all. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You got to give it up for the technology, y'all. See, some people use it as a tool. Some people use it as a fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the ones who use it as a tool. You know, I know how to think and grow rich. This book right here, bro, this book actually got me out of prison when I was facing 22, when I had 22 years not facing. I had 22 years at 22 years old. I never took my mind off of being released because I had material like this that I was physically reading. It was a green book when I was in prison. And I read this book and I started to like contemplate like, damn, rich is not just about having money. Rich is about having a rich mindset to have money. You feel me? And I was like, damn, if I could use what I'm learning about money to my life, I could change my situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wound up doing. I took all the things that I had to apply to get money. I had to actually come up with $50,000 in prison. Bro, when I tell you no lie, bro, I was studying this book. I got it in 3 days, bro. 3 days. Now, this book, as well as other books that I was reading, but this one in particular changed my life that 3 days that I needed that $50,000. You know what I'm saying? And I got it. I came up with a plan. I organized the plan and I executed that plan and I got that 50,000 in the escrow account. I knew to put it in the escrow account. That's how I didn't lose it. But I got that $50,000, bro. The prosecutor came to me My lawyer came to me and we got a deal. It's gonna take 50,000. I was anxious. I was anxious to get out. This was my only last attempt, man. I got 50,000. I'm about to get it. Pop, pop, pop. Made the calls with the connections that I had. Told them my plan, because you got to have a plan to go talk about getting 50,000. Nobody ain't about to just give you that. Like when you walking in these banks, you got to have a plan. You got to show, like, how can these people get their money back? You see what I'm saying? How can these people get their money back? People, it's not that you're not talented. It's that you can't show a person how they gonna make money off you. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a business. Nobody like you like that. If you show a person where they can benefit from you while you benefiting from them, they gonna go every time. Because it's about the money. It's about the knowledge. People don't get paid for what they know. They get paid for what they do with what they know. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. So when I didn't get paid, it was because of what I didn't know. Now I'm getting paid years later because of what I know. And I'm grateful for it, bro. Like all the experiences that I went through, you know, they wasn't in vain. You know, it made me into the man that I am today. And right now I stand in front of y'all teaching y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I do it with passion. You know, I don't do it for no status or no nothing. This is what God put me at in my life. And I get blessed to do what I'm doing right now. God blesses me. You heard me. And guess what? I ain't stressing. The only problem I got is people lying and hating. And that ain't no problem at all, because that's just the prosecution process. The persecution for doing right. God done already told me that was going to happen, so he ain't lied. Praise the Lord. I can trust somebody. You feel me? So yeah, now that I know, now I'm growing. And every day I'm growing to another level in my life. Can't nobody stop you or start you, man, but you. And you got to know that. Once you know that, it's time. So look, chapter 7 in this Think and Grow Rich book, we talk about organized planning. A lot of people don't have because they don't know how to organize a plan. And when they get a plan, they don't know how to keep that plan going consistently. You got to have persistence and consistency in order to go. You know what I'm saying? If you stop, you fail. You procrastinate, you fail. That's the cousin of failure. A lot of people always say what they going to do tomorrow, what they could do today. Nah, get it done. Get it out the way. That's my philosophy. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead on and get this out the way, man, and move to the next thing. You feel me? And that's what's going on. Can't nobody start you or stop you, man. Telling the truth, not hating. You hear me? So the 6th step toward riches. When you hear riches, just think about a rich mindset. Knowledge. Just think about that. Wisdom. You feel me? You got to. You have learned that everything man creates or acquires begins in the form of desire. That desire is taken on the first lap of his journey from the abstract to the concrete and to the workshop of the imagination, where plans for its transition are created and organized. In chapter 2, you were instructed to take 6 definite practical steps as your first move in translating the desire for money into its monetary equivalent. One of these steps is the formation of a definite practical plan or plans through which this transformation may be made. You will now be instructed how to build plans which will be practical. Ally yourself with a group of as many people as you may need for the creation and carrying out of your plan, or plans for the accumulation of money, making use of the mastermind principle described in the later chapter. Compliance with this instruction is absolutely essential. Do not neglect it. Ally yourself with a group of individuals who are smarter than you. Too many of y'all are allowing people in y'all life who are not smarter than y'all, who are agreeing to everything you do, and sometimes it be the dumb stuff that you do that get you where you at. You don't need to be around them people. You got to empower your circle. And now we have more resources than ever because You don't have to necessarily physically be in somebody mastermind group to let them be in your group. Now we got technology. Utilize that. Build your mastermind group from the technology. Get philosophy from different people, different scholars, different success stories. That's your information. You got to gather that. That's how you ally yourself. And from there, now you building an arsenal of AIs, artificial intelligence. Right now I'm on four right now. I'm on 4 different devices. Let me take a picture so y'all can see it. So all y'all can see it right quick. Or what it look like on my site. This is what it looked like from my site. This is what it looked like from my site. Let me turn the light on right quick so y'all can see it. There's 4 different devices. See that? 4 different devices. See that? 4 different devices. See that? 4 different devices, so that means I'm in 4 different markets with no telling where people are from. You know what I'm saying? No telling where people are from, but I'm in 4 different markets and that everybody hearing what I'm saying at one time. That's organized. You know what I'm saying? That's organized, bro. Yeah, I teach every time I go live. This is my content. My content is educating the people, not doctrinating the people. I want people to know things that I didn't know. And, knowledge is everything, man. And what you do with it is even more. So, it's no excuse to ally yourself with information, which you can have an arsenal of mastermind people because of social media and technology these days. You don't have to physically have people in your council. Use the technology as a tool. That's an arsenal. That's an arsenal, man. You know what I'm saying? Before forming your mastermind alliance, decide what advantages and benefits you may offer the individual members of your group in return for their cooperation. No one will work indefinitely without some form of compensation. No intelligent person will either request or expect another to work without adequate compensation, although this may not always be in the form of money. Like I said, if you don't have the physical people, utilize technology. They will work for you like a slave too. Make technology work for you like a slave, man. You the slave master. If you want to feel like Willie Lynch or somebody, I'm just saying. You see how you can have in your mind that you the slave master? And the AIs are your slaves? Your money is your slave? Somebody got to do the work. Why you working yourself so hard? See, I was once a slave. When you are ignorant, you are a slave. You are in bondage. See, it's a such thing as mental bondage, mental slavery. Willie Lynch update if you're ignorant today. You still competing. You still comparing. You still measuring human beings when we are up against artificial intelligence. They making artificial intelligence take our jobs. And when I say our, I'm just speaking as a human race, even though I work for myself every day. Y'all see how they laying people off, downsizing from these corporations is because of the artificial intelligence that's replacing them. They don't need human power no more. So, y'all got to jump on board early and outthink the AI, man, because our fight is not against humans. It's going to be against technology. You better make it slave for you before you be slaving for it. Think I'm playing. Think I'm playing. It all coming down to it. Artificial intelligence. We've been playing with it all our life when we started playing Nintendo. When we played Super Mario, brother, and we was trying to end the board and end the world, and we was playing against the computer then. We ain't know. Life is like that. We in a game. We in virtual reality. We in the metaverse. Human beings are not the competitors no more. When you become aware of that, you stop competing with your brother. You stop competing with your sister. And you realize that we need each other to outthink the artificial intelligence. They trying to take over. Now, an ignorant person gonna say, man, he tripping. But a person that got common sense gonna be like, damn, I ain't look at it like that. Artificial intelligence are who you supposed to be out thinking. Not being used as a fool. Social media doctrinating you. Thinking for you. But when you being educated, you're thinking for yourself and you learning how to use what you learned. So you can continuously earn. You're not my problem. I got a solution. Because there's no problem unless I create it. You create your problems that you're facing. So if you create them, you can destroy them by coming up with solutions to replace them. Become a professional problem solver, and your life won't never be hard again. Guaranteed. Arrange to meet with the members of your mastermind group at least twice a week, and more often if possible, until you have jointly perfected the necessary plan or plans for the accumulation of money. See, you have to learn how to meet with your mastermind group twice a week or more. Why do you meet? To perfect the plan that y'all got together to accumulate whatever you're trying to accumulate. You have to be on one accord, thinking the same. You can't go this way and that way. You got to continue to go straight because this is the plan. The plan was never to go left or right, but to go straight. That make this easy now. No, I can control my competitor. There is no competition or opposition. It's no competition or opposition. You are that. You got to get out of your way, man. When you remove you out of your way, it's nothing to compete against, man. Everything else is just maintaining your plan, sticking to the script, striving for perfection. That's it. If you move you out the way, it's no more competition, nothing to compete about. You're maintaining to stay what? Focused, striving for perfection. You'll never be perfect, but if you striving for it every day, that's a perfect situation. Because what? I'm striving to do it right. I'm perfecting it. Practice make what? Perfect. So if you are striving or you are in the gym every day practicing shooting a free throw, you gon' all neck, all nets. But how often do you practice? Every time you research and read and put that information in your mind, you changing your life with repetition of new information. The thing that you consistently does becomes your habit. Whatever becomes your habit become your life. We creatures of habits. Whatever we consistently do, it become a part of our life and we live it. The name of this book is called Think and Grow Rich. What all we got to do is use our mind and go get it. Maintain perfect harmony. Maintain perfect harmony between yourself and every member of your mastermind group. If you fail to carry out this instruction to the letter, you may expect to meet with failure. The mastermind principle cannot obtain where perfect harmony does not prevail. So, if there are confusion, if there is strife, wherever there's discomfort, is uncomfortable. Confusion, misunderstanding. Now you're not feeling right. That's a sign to get it right. When you don't feel right, that's a sign to get it right. That's a sign to get it right. Now go get it right. You feel me? Signs and symbols is for the conscious mind. You felt that to correct that. I went through everything I went through in my life to be where I'm at right now, teaching y'all this truth from experience. Nobody told me. First, you are engaged in the undertaking of major importance to you. To be sure of success, you must have plans which are faultless. To be sure of success, you must have plans which are faultless. Second, you must have the advantage of the experience, education, native ability, and imagination of other minds. This is in harmony with the methods followed by every person. This is in harmony with the methods followed by every person who has accumulated a great fortune. They don't tell you how they created it. They didn't tell you that they had to be in perfect harmony and perfect peace. They didn't tell you that they had to follow the instructions to the letter. They didn't tell you that they had to meet with a mastermind group twice a week or more to perfect the plan that got them through the door. They didn't tell you the hard work and dedication and determination that came with the compensation, man. You thought it was easy, so you started doing what you were doing, and when it didn't work, you started hating. It's because you ain't doing what they did. So you got to find out what they really did. They worked and made it work. And that's why they got the network. They didn't tell you that. And guess what? It's no secret now. The secret have been revealed. And that's why a lot of people who are rich, who are selfishly rich and don't want you to know, they fear. Their biggest fear is you waking up and not having to depend on them no more. So they gonna try to keep you from being around them. Because they don't want you to wake everybody else up. Because they have learned how to come up off of everybody else's ignorance. They don't know how to come up because they have made it a habit on coming up on other people's ignorance. A lot of people who are first now about to be last because they have got over on people. And the people that they got over on are knowledgeable. Way more knowledgeable than them. They don't know about the knowledge and the grinding and the how to treat people to keep what you got and not have to give it to somebody that have not because you messed over them. The ones who are first gonna be last because they got over and they gotta get their karma. They gotta get their karma. Continue to do what's right, even when it seems like it ain't right. And you will get rewarded. Let God be my witness. The righteous is never forsaken, man. It may look like it to this world because the world want to be deceived. You are not of this world. You have been called out of the world when you wake up. And you have a different thought process of the world. You have been one of the chosen ones who were called out of the world. So you are in perfect peace when they are in turmoil. When they are mad and angry, you happy. Because you know the goodness from going through the bad. And you still held your head up high. You could have easily got out there and bashed. Bashed. You could have easily did that. You have to use your head, man. And not get tricked out of your position. Don't be used as a fool. Don't be the one doctrinated. The one that's doctrinated really don't think for themselves, man. They a fool. You give a fool so much, eventually they gonna destruct. Give a wise man so much. Watch how many people he bring up. See, that fool gonna destruct. He just thinking about himself. He ain't even trying to bring nobody up with him. He all for himself. That's why his fall from grace is gonna be a disgrace. And it gonna hurt because he ain't gonna have nobody to comfort him. People gonna be happy that he fell because they don't gotta tolerate you no more. Yeah, that's how it gonna get. That's how it gonna get. Glad I'm not that person. No individual has sufficient experience, education, native ability, and knowledge to ensure the accumulation of a great fortune. No individual. Meaning that while you thinking that it's all about you, you did that. I did this. You lie. Don't want to give nobody else no credit. You want to take all the credit. Like you did all of this by yourself. Well, let me see you do it again by yourself. What you complaining for? Ain't you the same one that did all of this? Have the same energy when you got to do it again. Have the same energy when you got to do it again. You did it all by yourself. Why you so mad? Because you realize. But you got so much pride. And that's all God be wanting you to do is repent. Because you ain't do it by yourself. You had help. Now you need to apologize. Repent. Now you get in line because you ain't the leader no more. See, you gonna fall from grace. Even when you apologize. Yeah. You got to go through the experience of what apologizing feel like. What it look like. The same way had we went through what it feel like. What it look like. God is no respecter of person. You got to go through it. But you think he just gonna let you be like, okay, I'm sorry? No. You got to pay for what you did and what you didn't do. You got to be held accountable for your actions. You got to give a accountant for that. I'm glad to be me. I'm grateful to be me. I'm thankful to be me. I got a mind of my own, bro. Nobody can speed my process or slow it down. And I thank God for that. You can't let social media control you. You supposed to control it. How you letting it, artificial intelligence, think for you? Seem like you the slave. It's supposed to be the other way around. But since you're not on the level of maturity, hey man, I just thank God for it. Knowledge. Every plan you adopt in your endeavor to accumulate wealth should be the joint creation of yourself and every other member of your mastermind group. You may originate your own plans, either in whole or in part, But see that those plans are checked and approved by the members of your mastermind alliance. If the first plan which you adopt does not work successfully, replace it with a new plan. If this new plan fails to work, replace it in turn with still another, and so on until you find a plan which does work. Right here is the point at which the majority of men meet with failure because of their lack of persistence in creating new plans to take the place of those which fail. The most intelligent man living cannot succeed in accumulating money nor in any other undertaking without plans. The most intelligent man living cannot succeed in accumulate money nor in any other undertaking without plans which are practical and workable. You got to have a plan, man. Too many of y'all are failing to plan because you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Simple as that. Appreciate it, Rusty. Simple as that. I live my life on plans. Every part of me is planned. And you are looking at consistency. The plan is what it is. There's nothing to change about it. Nothing to change about it. Nothing as of yet. When it's time to change something, I'ma be ready. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah. Don't forget, y'all, we got a PK. I got an Impossible Box PK today. Impossible Box PK at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also have one at 4, which I'm not too much concerned about like that there. But let me know who and what y'all got and what you want to invest. Hit me on the WhatsApp and we can make it happen. Turk, stay positive. I really needed to hear this. Appreciate you. I'm glad you was here to hear it. Turk, appreciate the wise words, knowledge. Hey man, when y'all be responding like that, it let me know that I'm doing my job. Turk, what up, bro? Keep up. I'ma support everything you do. Those habits is key. Muscle memory. Yeah. See, we have to learn how to acknowledge people that are in the comments saying like God's plan, purpose. You know what I'm saying? Man, appreciate you, bro. Thank you for giving us this information. Acknowledge more of that and you get more of that. When you acknowledge the problem, you continuously get more of the problem. Whatever you focus in on, that's what you manifest. Must be true. We got to focus in on what we want to happen in our life and don't focus on the things that we don't want to happen in our life because we keep on manifesting things we don't want in our life by having the focus on it unintentionally, not even knowing. But you got to stay conscious. That's why it's called awareness. Awareness is what? Knowledge. Knowledge is what? Not being ignorant. If you are ignorant, you don't know. If you don't know, you don't grow. But if you think and grow, you become rich. Rich not only in monetary gain, but rich in spirit, rich in physical, rich in mental, rich in financial, riches all around. Well, you can't have one without the other. What's up? What's up? What's up? You cannot have one without the other. Simple.